Not only did the Seattle Seahawks get embarrassed at home in Week 15 versus the Green Bay Packers, but they might have also lost their quarterback for an extended period. Quarterback Geno Smith missed the final 21 minutes of the Seahawks' 30-13 loss after taking a low hit in the third quarter. Seattle declared him questionable to return with a knee injury, but backup Sam Howell played the remainder of the game. Conversely, it was an excellent night for the Packers, particularly for their young talent. Green Bay put up 369 yards of total offense, including 229 yards on 20 of 27 passing from quarterback Jordan Love. Third-year wide receiver Romeo Doubs caught 2 touchdown passes, one that showed off his leg strength and another that displayed his great hands. Rookie linebacker Edgerrin Cooper picked up his first interception to accompany his third sack. Packers running back Josh Jacobs also had 136 yards from scrimmage and a touchdown. Seattle dropped to 8-6, tying with the Los Angeles Rams for first place in the NFC West. Since the Rams won the first clash between the two teams, they now hold the first-place spot via the head-to-head tiebreaker. Meanwhile, the Packers' win was their 10th of the season, keeping the pressure on the two teams ahead of them in the NFC North title race. The Detroit Lions, who have already clinched a playoff spot, and the Minnesota Vikings, who clinched a playoff spot with Green Bay's win. Here's how it all unfolded in the latest edition of Sunday Night Football. Packers 30, Seahawks 13. Romeo Doubs makes a highlight reel touchdown catch. With 5 minutes left in the game, Romeo Doubs scored his second touchdown of the night. Quarterback Jordan Love launched a 40-yard pass to the back line of the end zone, where Doubs snagged the ball just inches off the ground to secure the catch. Packers lead 30-13 with 4:51 to go. Edgerrin Cooper snatches first career interception. With 5 minutes to play, Packers rookie linebacker Edgerrin Cooper intercepted Sam Howell's pass, reading his eyes and jumping to high-point the ball. The interception gave Green Bay the ball back at Seattle's 27-yard line. Cooper, who had already registered 5 tackles, a sack, and 2 passes defensed, added his first career interception to his impressive performance. Packers 23, Seahawks 13. Zach Charbonnet gets Seattle back within 10. Seattle capitalized on a fumble recovery when Zach Charbonnet rushed for a 24-yard touchdown. Backup center Jalen Sundell, in for the injured Olu Oluwatimi, made a key block, allowing Charbonnet to break away down the right sideline. The Packers lead 23-13, with 11:16 left in the game. Julian Love recovers Josh Jacobs' fumble. A forced fumble by linebacker Ernest Jones led to Julian Love scooping up the ball for a 6-yard return. Seattle took over at the Packers' 45-yard line, hoping to capitalize on the turnover. Packers 23, Seahawks 6. Green Bay settles for another field goal. A promising drive stalled inside the Seahawks' 10-yard line when a false start penalty pushed the Packers back. With a 4th and 1 at the 5-yard line, head coach Matt LaFleur opted for a field goal, and Brandon McManus nailed a 23-yarder to extend Green Bay's lead to 23-6. Packers 20, Seahawks 6. Jason Myers pulls Seahawks within 2 scores. After Geno Smith's injury, Seattle only managed 2 plays before its drive stalled on 4th down. Jason Myers connected on a 45-yard field goal attempt, trimming Green Bay's lead to 14 points with 6:20 left in the third quarter. Sam Howell enters for banged-up Geno Smith. Geno Smith was hit low while throwing a pass, injuring his knee. After moments on the ground, he was assisted off the field, and Sam Howell entered in relief. Howell's brief appearance ended with 2 attempts, one completed for -2 yards, before Seattle's drive stalled. End of the first half, Packers 20, Seahawks 3. Green Bay dominated in the first half, scoring on all 4 of its possessions, including 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. A 21-yard field goal by McManus closed out the half. Seattle received the second-half kickoff. Carrington Valentine intercepts Geno Smith in the end zone. Packers cornerback Carrington Valentine intercepted Smith's pass in the end zone, ending Seattle's red zone drive. Green Bay took over on their 14-yard line with 2:54 left in the first half. Quay Walker exits with an injury. Packers linebacker Quay Walker, the team's leading tackler, suffered a non-contact injury late in the second quarter. He was ruled out for the rest of the game with an ankle injury. Seahawks center Olu Oluwatimi is doubtful about returning. Oluwatimi left the game early in the second quarter with a knee injury. Rookie Jalen Sundle replaced him at center. Packers 17, Seahawks 3. Brandon McManus extends Green Bay's lead. After a stalled drive, McManus kicked a 39-yard field goal to make it 17-3 with 9:21 left in the half. Jordan Love connects with Christian Watson for 36 yards. Love connected with Watson for a 36-yard gain, putting Green Bay in the red zone and continuing their strong offensive performance. Packers 14, Seahawks 3. Jason Myers put Seattle on the board. Seattle's drive inside the Packers' 30 stalled, and Myers hit a 48-yard field goal to bring Seattle within 14-3 with just under 13 minutes left in the first half. End of first quarter, Packers 14, Seahawks 0. Green Bay dominated the opening quarter, with running back Josh Jacobs leading the way. Jacobs had 84 yards, 46 rushing, 38 receiving, and a touchdown. Packers 14, Seahawks 0. Romeo Doubs breaks tackle for a touchdown. Doubs caught a pass from Love on the 6-yard line, but fought through two Seahawks defenders to muscle his way into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive included 40 yards from Jacobs. The Packers lead 14-0. Edgerrin Cooper stops the Seahawks' opening drive with a sack. Cooper sacked Geno Smith for a 9-yard loss on 3rd and 4, forcing a quick end to Seattle's first drive. The Packers took over on their 20-yard line. Packers 7, Seahawks 0. Josh Jacobs scores first touchdown. Jacobs capped off a 63-yard drive with a 1-yard touchdown run, contributing 44 yards. Packers lead 7-0 with 9:19 to go in the first quarter. Seahawks vs. Packers game details. The game occurred at Lumen Field in Seattle, with temperatures in the mid-40s and a slight chance of rain. The Packers were 2.5-point favorites. NFC West and NFC North standings. With a loss, Seattle fell to 8-6, tied with the Los Angeles Rams for first place in the NFC West. Green Bay's win pushed them to 10-4, keeping them in contention for the NFC North title behind Detroit, 12-2, and Minnesota, 11-2.